During your adventures, it is not uncommon for the weather to turn foul or even dangerous. While natural weather systems will have some minor effects on travel or combat, if a riftkin is enhancing or causing the weather condition, the effects will be much more noticeable. Let's take a look at how various weather conditions can affect your ability to navigate the world and potentially enhance or hinder you in combat. Harsh sunlight. Fire Riftkin deal an additional die of damage on a hit. Water-type attacks have half their usual range and deal one less die of damage to a minimum of 1 damage die. Heavy Rain. Water Riftkin deal an additional die of damage on a hit, and visibility for non-water Riftkin is reduced to 10 feet. Fire-type attacks have half their usual range and deal one less die of damage to a minimum of 1 damage die. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorms may or may not include the effects of heavy rain. A thunderstorm enhances the abilities of Storm and Draconic Riftkin. If a Draconic or Storm attack or ability would affect an area, increase the effective range of the ability by 5 feet. For example, an Athlete performing a Slapshock attack against a group of Tattle Rattles would normally only strike a single target. However, in a thunderstorm, our Slapshock will also hit a second Tattle Rattle. Sandstorm. Sandstorms reduce the visibility for all non-earth or metal riftkin to 5 feet. Any non-earth or metal riftkin in the sandstorm take 1d4 damage every minute. If a riftkin is causing this effect, the damage is increased to match their condition die and occurs on each creature's turn. For example, a group of adventurers traveling through a desert encounter a sandstorm. Every minute the group travels, they will take 1d4 damage from the storm. Their Pebble Guide is immune to these effects. If, however, Pebble is stirring up a sandstorm in a fight against a Tattle Rattle, the Tattle Rattle will suffer this damage every turn. Night. Undead Riftkin deal an additional die of damage on a hit at night. Sight-based awareness tests made by creatures without night vision are made at disadvantage, and their visibility is reduced to 30 feet. Snow. Snow overrides any rain effects, replacing it with a harmless snowfall. Visibility for non-ice Riftkin is reduced to 10 feet. Hail! Hail overrides any rain effects, replacing it with a harsh downfall of ice. Ice Riftkin deal an additional die of damage on their attacks, and non-ice Riftkin take 1d4 damage every minute, and any flat surface becomes slick terrain. If a Riftkin is causing this effect, the damage is increased to match the condition die and occurs on each creature's turn. Similar to our Sandstorm example, a group of adventurers traveling through the tundra encounter a hailstorm. Every minute the group travels, they will take 1d4 damage from the hail. Their Valkyrdir Guide is immune to these effects. If, however, Valkyrdir is manifesting a hailstorm in a fight against a Tattle Rattle, the Tattle Rattle will suffer this damage every turn. Tailwinds. Creatures with a flying speed increase their flying speed by 10 feet while under the effects of tailwinds. Natural tailwinds do not impose negative effects on flying creatures. If, however, a Riftkin is creating the tailwind, hostile flying creatures in the affected area have their flying speed reduced by 10 feet, and they cannot gain additional movement speed or benefits to an ability or attack related to their flying speed. Tailwinds can disperse fog, mists, sandstorms, and similar cloud effects. If multiple tailwinds would be present in a single location, whichever most recently occurred takes precedence. Here's a chart showing how weather systems will interact with one another, with each weather condition overriding the previous. Daylight, rain, sandstorm, heavy rain, snow, hail. Thunderstorms and tailwinds can exist under any weather condition, but tailwinds will disperse fog and suppress the effects of any inclement weather. We hope you've enjoyed our look into the Rift, and that you have a solid understanding of weather effects in the Rift system. If you have any questions on weather effects, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll be happy to clarify things. Thanks for watching. I've been your Rift Keeper, and we'll see you next time we look into the Rift. Harsh sunlight. Wait. No, I don't have my sunglasses in here. That would have been good to just have sunglasses on him and like crank the light. Dude. Thunderstorm. Dab. Hit him with it.